Peace, love, and balance, everybody. Peace, love, and balance, y'all. It's your girl, Isha, the goddess of wisdom, also known as Goddess on the Rise, the Copper Queen, the Flower Hoodie Queen, breaking this sacred energy exchange 222, y'all. Y'all, I know I still look kind of sleepy because I've been sleeping heavily these last couple of days. We just had a temperature drop here in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm pretty sure it's Tennessee overall, but it went from hundreds degrees to like 70s and stuff. You know, it went to the lowest 70, and it was even chillier last night. I think it was probably like 45, 50 degrees last night. I've been up since 4 a.m. I was up early because something, my ancestors, spirit guides, and all them was waking me up, and I had to, channel some things myself. So I've been up since 4 a.m. and I did go outside. It was like 4:33 a.m. and it was chilly. Like, I ain't even checked the temperature because I just now turned my phone on. But I'm pretty sure it was lower than it was yesterday. Yesterday was in the 70s. So it felt like it may have been 45, 50 degrees. It felt good, but as we know, September is a month, it's not only Virgo season, but it's about to be approaching autumn. So I do feel like, the planet, we have been in global warming, and finally the planet is getting back into the natural flow and rhythm, that ebb and flow, because it normally does start chilling down in September because it's about to be autumn. And your girl is a September Virgo, September 13th, so I am an autumn baby. I'm an autumn baby, so I'm used to cooler weather. I came in as it was cooling down. You know what I'm saying? I came in right before autumn, the 13th, right? So y'all, this is going to be our Virgo New Moon reading, y'all. Y'all see I got the Islam energy on. Let me show y'all my new wallet I got. I'm just matching overall, y'all. Y'all see this? I saw this wallet and I said, what? So this is my new wallet, manifesting right with your wallet. You can manifest with your wallet. It's your wallet. It's what you keep your money in, your identity in, your most prized possession. Because everybody know when you lose that wallet, it feel like you lost your life. So yeah, get a wallet that resonates with you, okay? And what you're trying, what you want to do. So I'm in my Islam energy, y'all. This is gonna be a Virgo New Moon reading. It's in my sign, so y'all a lot. Now, look, if you're not a Virgo, you don't have to be a Virgo to benefit from the Virgo new moon. I tell y'all, we are all the signs, but the Virgo is ruled by Mercury, just like Gemini's, and this is a very powerful energy to tap into. It's geared towards your wisdom. It's geared towards intelligence, communication. So, and your voice in general. So, if you're a single, Virgo energy is going to be the energy you need to tap into. If you're a poet, Virgo energy is what you're going to need. If you're a public speaker, Virgo energy, you know what I'm saying? Preachers, pastors, like me, somebody that's, if you have a YouTube channel, podcast, Virgo energy is going to be the energy you need to tap into to help unlock that voice box, to help you speak up, and working with the stone appetite as well. And Azurites. Azurite would be a good stone to work with because it's going to also helps with your psychic abilities, intuition, right? Third eye chakra as well. So third eye and throat chakra. And I do feel like crown chakra because wisdom wise, as well as like your heart chakra. And this is actually a malachite and azurite stone. As you can see, it has green and blue in it. That's why I like it's azurite with malachite in it. So helping you get in touch with your heart chakra because it's an earth sign, a mutable sign that's about getting grounded. So yeah, root chakra as well. It's a lot. That's what people don't get. It's a lot of energy to go with this Virgo energy, y'all. So look, y'all, I have my deck today. I'm gonna pull from my tarot deck for this read. I'm not gonna pull from the cartomancy today. You know what? Before I get started, I want to do this first. I don't want to wait till the end. I have my new metaphysical tools I want to show y'all. Again, these are on my website. Like I said, this is my Palo Santo Dragon's Blood's Palo Santo. This is on my website at goddessontherise.life. This is selling so fast, y'all. These Palo Santo sticks are selling fast because we need it now more than ever, okay? Dragon's blood. It's infused with dragon's blood, and it's on my website, okay? Also, this Nod Chopper Sage Sticks. These are 9 inches. If you want to get some of this, it's on my website. It's on my website, goddessontherise.life. Very powerful to keep your house, your place, your space cleansed, okay? Same thing, look, and some dragon. You gotta have the dragon's blood sage, okay? Dragon's blood sage, same thing. And if you want to read the description, you have to go on goddessontherise.life, and it will tell you the spiritual benefits and the history behind working with these two, the Nog Chopper and the dragon's blood, okay? Very powerful, y'all. This is on my website if y'all want to check that out. And let me show y'all the decks that I have. I have 10 decks so far, and I probably will be adding some more. 10 decks so far. So look, I have my Hunted Cat Tarot deck for my Boston followers. If y'all are Egyptian priestesses and priests like myself, And then I have my Magic Witch deck, okay? These are tarot decks. And then I have my tarot training deck. So if y'all want to learn tarot or advance your tarot skills, this is going to be a powerful deck for you as well. Then I have my crystal deck, y'all. I love this deck. It's going to tell y'all all the crystal. It's for my crystal workers that need to know what crystals to work with based off your zodiac sign or the zodiac sign of the moon and all that. This is going to be the deck for you, okay? And then let me go. We have my moon deck. Y'all know the Mystic Moon Oracle deck. Very powerful deck. I'm probably going to pull from it today while we're doing this moon reading to let you know what you need to work on to keep you in tune with the moon. As moon workers, y'all know on this platform, if you do not know by now, I'm a moon astrologer. So I'm real big on staying in tune with the moon. Then we got the Spirit Messages deck. Same thing geared towards the moon. The moon messages. As well as my Twin Flame decks. If y'all want to know what your Twin Flame is thinking about you, how they're feeling, you can pull a Twin Flame card. And my Witch's Familiar runic deck. So if you have not ever seen me pull rune stones before, I do rune stones readings. And I have stones that I normally pull. They're actually right here. They're in my bag right here. And I'm going to be getting some in. But this is a deck for you to learn. And it has a sheet inside that helps you know what every stone means and stuff. So that's helpful. And then this is an angel number deck. It's called the Angel Whisper cards. So you can know what if you're feeling like you feel your ancestors speaking to you, or your deities and spirit guides, and you're trying to make out what they're the message they want to tell you. This is the deck for you, okay? Very powerful decks, y'all. I really put my heart and soul into finding these decks for us, okay? So we can really, and this is for, I tell people it's like flashcards, okay? Oh, last but not least, I have but this is for my cartomancy people. If you're a cardologist or practice cartomancy, this is a playing card deck that is for fortune telling, okay? It is all black as well. Y'all know it's all black over here, all right? So cartomancy, if y'all want to learn, that's the deck, y'all. So thank y'all. I wanted to show y'all that real quick. And like I said, y'all can find all those decks at goddessontherise.life, y'all. Goddessontherise.life. I will appreciate y'all. And I'm happy I had somebody come by this weekend. They got a notary from me, bought some dragon blood sage. I had somebody buy get a read. I had 2 people get a reading by me. Let's ring the bell. 2 people get a reading, and then I had somebody, and one of them had purchased some red dragon's blood Palo Santo. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. The metaphysical tools are selling fast. And my incense, y'all, will be here Thursday, I believe. They said September the 5th. I think that's Thursday. So they have already shipped, and they're on their way. And as soon as they get in here, I'm gonna post them as well. So thank y'all so much for supporting me. I appreciate y'all. And y'all gotta keep yourself cleansed and protected. So y'all, I'm shuffling my tarot deck right now so I can deal y'all cards out and give y'all a divine message for the Virgo new moon. Y'all, I'm hyped. I tell y'all, under these new moons and full moons, it's gonna be the day before, the night before, and the day of that your rituals need to really go up, and anything you're gonna do that you're trying to manifest needs to be done those days for it to really come into fruition by the full moon. Okay, new moon's about new beginnings, right? So that means you had to let go of some stuff. Some of y'all broke up with some stuff. Some of y'all stopped talking to friends, family members. Some of y'all quit jobs. You know what I'm saying? But you got to move on. Whatever it is, if it's holding you back, it's time to let it go and move on, okay? It doesn't matter. Even wounds, dark wounds, all right? Inside your body, memories that you've been holding on to that holding you back. Obligations that's no longer your obligations no more. It's holding you back, and you can't move forward, so let it go. All right, y'all. So I'm about to cut this deck, and I'm going to ring my bell and get us in tune with spirit. Give me 1 second. All right. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. So universe, most high, higher self, and spirit guides, a balanced light. Ancestors known and unknown, a balanced light. Please come into this space and provide the collective with a divine message for the Virgo new moon. Islam and Hotep, y'all. Islam and Hotep, y'all. And by the way, don't forget about my coven on Patreon. I actually have some new pledges that y'all can look into to give y'all more benefits. I've changed some things up. So please check that out on my Patreon. That link is at the end of these videos, okay? So you can see if this will benefit you, all right? All right, here we go. 6 of coins coming in the money. 6 of coins, y'all. So 6 of coins is going to be your Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And as we see, do y'all see this moon, right? Do y'all see this moon? And y'all see what I'm geared up on? Let me turn my camera just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. But yeah, look, the moon. The bottom line is I do feel like somebody, you have been staying in touch with the moon heavily. You've been staying in flow with the moon. You've been giving gratitude. Yes, y'all see that water. Y'all see that water. I think we just had a moon that was a water moon too. So the bottom line is the mother moon is about to gift you abundance. And if you do not know, this is giving me the energy of wishes fulfilled, because people used to use water, and people still do, but in ancient history, water was used to manifest. If you wanted to get something, you would throw it into the water, because water has memory. Water carries a lot of ancestral energy, and it's a frequency. It's a I can't. I'm trying to think. It's a messenger. Okay, so it holds a lot. So somebody, you even had a wish fulfilled. Okay, a wish fulfilled, and the water, and the water. It's a saying that the water will carry us home. All right. So somebody, you have been working with water, working with the moon, and that is one of the most powerful things, because because the moon controls the waters. Okay. So congratulations. Sound like you're about to get a big win financially, and with this moon energy, the emerging one. Ooh. They're murder. What did I say about that crown chakra, and what's on this goat's head? And it's on the goats, it's on the guy's head, but but so look, this is giving me a Capricorn energy. All right, the energy I'm channeling is, as it said, the emerging one. It sounds like you have become a goat. Yes, somebody, you have transformed into a goat. Like, you're no longer asking for permission for the life that you want. You're no longer feeling obligated to follow anyone's instructions outside of your own, because you have been given spiritual universal orders that you are in, you're fulfilling. So you don't need nobody to tell you what you got to do, because you don't got to do nothing. Everything in this life is a choice, y'all. I promise you that. Down to the clothes you wear, down to how you choose to treat people, down to where you choose to live. This is your life, your choice. If you are still following orders under somebody else, that was your choice too. So you can't blame it, but somebody, you in full control of yourself. You in full control of yourself. If you do not know which stands for woman or whatever, and which in total control of themselves. So somebody, you in control of yourself. You know what you want, you know what you don't want, but you know what you want. So you know what you want, so you automatically know what you don't want. You're not even focusing on what you don't want, because you focus on what you do want, and you putting all your energy towards that. Okay, so somebody, you may have had some kind of death period just recently, and you're going through a big rebirth at this time, and it's been kind of heavy, it's been kind of confusing, it's been kind of stressful. That's how it is when you're rising. It's stressful because there's dark entities literally surrounding you, pulling you down, including people. People know that you're rising, and it's enemies, frenemies, what I call them, family members, exes, and all that probably been hearing about you or know what's going on with you, and they hope you don't make it. You know what I'm saying? Some people are betting against you, but it hasn't been working. But with a lot of people thinking negatively about you because they're jealous or hating, even, that's the energy that you may be feeling, and it's probably been making it tough for you, because that's what people wanted. But you're powerful, so you've been getting through all that. Young Gourd, some more water energy. Young Gourd, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, so Young Gourd is, as you can see, he has this bucket over his head, is running water all down his face. You see that? As if he's crying, but this person is going through a purification. The energy I'm trying is, you may have been healing some childhood wounds. That's what you have emerged out of. Something about your childhood wounds was really, really hindering you. Okay, and you went through a recent purification and addressed some childhood wounds that you had to accept. That, look, that happened. You only get to be a child for a short period of time. That don't mean you got to lose your childhood energy and childhood ideals, because it's a lot of stuff that our childhood was a very creative time that we could still, people just think about this. People have gotten famous or became rich from making toys, children's book, yo-yos, you know what I'm saying? The most innocent things, trucks, little car trucks. So that doesn't mean games, right? People, especially them games, Nintendo games and all that stuff, PS, all that. So the bottom line is, there's something about your childhood that you can utilize today if you want to, if you know how to utilize it for the right way. That doesn't mean you have to let it go forever in that degree. It may be some things about it that you need to let go and move on that's holding you back, but there are also some things about it that you can utilize in your life today to help you in your adult life. Okay, so look, the purification, the Young Gourd. It's time to go through that purification though. 10 of Gourds, yes. 10 of Gourds is about completion of a cycle. You definitely pulled yourself out of some toxic cycle. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, you see all this water. It's a lot of water. Somebody, you've been going through some emotions. I'm talking about, you've been going through some emotions. You could be waking up crying or randomly crying throughout the day. And you just, and about a lot of stuff that started coming to the surface. And I'm gonna be honest, that's what that Virgo energy do to the Virgo energy, is gonna make you think about stuff, and that's something we don't like to do. We don't want to think. Sometimes we just want to feel, and feelings does not always align with what's going on. And feelings, I'm gonna tell y'all, As much as I love my emotions, because I'm a earth sign full of water. So trust me, I have been in my brain my whole life, and me and these used to be battling. But you can't go nowhere without this brain, because the brain controls the entire body. The brain is actually telling your heart to pump. You see what I'm saying? The brain is telling your heart to pump the blood that's going through your veins. This is the master up here. So you ain't going nowhere without this brain. That's why that emerging ones came out. That go energy. You got to be wise. All right. Feelings can lead us astray. We've seen it every time. You love somebody and they can be doing you wrong, but you keep taking them back thinking it's gonna change. That's feelings. Feelings is not always wise. You have to combine them. Okay. You have to combine them with your wisdom. Okay. Six of Gourds. Let's go. Look at all this water coming out, and as you can see, it's two people. Two people right here standing in the middle of this greenery right here. Looks like, which I feel like is giving me some earth energy. Somebody could be earth signs, and it's also giving me a heart energy. Okay, and it's a water energy. So this is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, somebody you have persevered in love. That's the energy I'm saying. If I'm saying that word right, excuse me, y'all. But somebody you see that they're forming the shape of a pyramid. And the pyramid, y'all see the pyramid behind me. The pyramid actually symbolism of woman, man, and child, the Holy Trinity, right? So somebody you're about to like get into a Holy Trinity situation, like actually align with the love of your life, and y'all about to grow together. That's what this earth is in here. Y'all about to grow organically. Y'all love is organically gonna grow. So it's something about y'all's love is gonna happen naturally. And I'm talking about naturally, like I don't feel like you've ever had love like this. Y'all can meet and just be friends and just be talking and just be kicking it. And for you know it, y'all are going to be operating like husband and wife kind of thing. Without, y'all probably never even probably talked about a title. Y'all just going to be in it energetically and action wise, which is what the real stuff. And before you know it, you're going to be married and pregnant. That's what it sounds like. But y'all are going to, whoever this person is, the bottom line is y'all going to grow together in all the right ways that y'all need to grow. So remember that. If you're not growing with whoever you're with right now, especially naturally and organically, this is not the person for you. This person and y'all are going to help each other grow naturally with just having conversations, and maybe y'all have been through the same things, have gone through the same things. So something they may have gone through, since they've been through it, they'll tell you how they got through it, and you actually trust them naturally, and you will utilize it, and then it helped you. And for you know it, you just skip the whole cycle, and just so that's something y'all about to start growing together and breaking these cycles. That's why that 10 of Cups came out. Okay, Papa God, somebody Papa coming through. So with the Papa Gourd coming through, this could be symbolism of somebody's father coming through or grandfather coming through, but there's also symbolism of somebody becoming a father, a Papa Gourd, okay? I am feeling somebody's father or grandfather or some kind of father figure coming through. Could have been even a mentor to somebody that may not be living. They may not no longer be physically living in a vessel coming through. The message is they're proud of you. I feel like they're proud of the woman or man that you have become. That's the message. They're proud of the woman or man that you become. You finally became the woman or man that you seek in another man or a woman. That's what they're proud of. And I feel like you did a lot of this work on your own, going through all your shadow work, healing all your wounds, traumas, and fears, and not giving up on your own self-growth. And that's not easy, y'all. Sometimes we like to stay in that victim state because it's comfortable, because it justifies a lot of our actions, so we can't be held accountable. And that's not a place of growth. It's not a divine place either. You know what I'm saying? It's unbalanced. So somebody, you did the work, and your ancestors are proud of you. And I do feel like they're preparing a special individual for you, which is why we pulled that Six of Gourds. Somebody, they have literally been working in the spirit realm to make sure you don't get aligned with nobody that's not going to match the growth that you're in, and that could ever tear you back down. They're not even going to let that happen. So the message is you are divinely protected by your ancestors. They're not about to let nobody come to you. Even if you wanted them, they will find a way. And I feel like you're wising about now. If something wasn't working out, you wouldn't fight it, so you would just let it go. Yeah, just let it go, because it's not for you. The Hermit. Oh, y'all, this is the Virgo card, the Hermit card. And guess what they got on their head too? What is that purple energy? Look at this. I want y'all to see both of these cards. What did I say about focusing on that crown chakra? Y'all, it's time to be wise. You a goat. And if you do not know, Tahuti used to go by the hermit, okay? The wise man. You know what I mean? You a Tahuti in it. You in this Tahuti energy. You too wise to be making these mistakes and falling for these traps. You know better now. You do. Okay? So you know that sometimes you got to stay to yourself until it's time to be around your tribe. People in this energy, it's not that you don't need anybody else, but you don't need anybody. Okay? You need the people, the people for you. That's what it's about. It's not that you don't need anybody, because we all need somebody, and we all need family. We this is a human experience, as they say. So we all need love. We all need water. We all need food. But you don't need just anybody just to say you have somebody. That could pull you back down, and all this work you have done just goes astray. You know what I'm saying? And we're not doing that. Okay. So yes, you need to somebody. You may still have to stay in isolation for right now. Just stay by yourself. Don't get into no new friendships. Some might come. You can talk to people and all that, but don't you'll know when it's time. But don't get into the new. The star. Look at you. You're a star. That's why. So somebody you have this emerging one. Like, I gotta keep pulling this card up. You have emerged into your star energy. You a star. And let me tell you, y'all know how star it is. Most stars, they got bodyguards. You can't just get access to a superstar. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You have to get in line to get autographs, and they got bodyguards standing around them if they giving autographs or taking pictures with people. You know what I mean? And you gotta pay money. So that's what I'm saying. Look, you are a star now. You have to protect your energy. You have to protect this vessel. You have to hold yourself at a higher level, because you are, and people are going. That's another thing. You got to get out of the energy of caring what people think. If people take things personally, but you're not, and you don't need to care about what they think of, because they don't know where you are. But you are this star now, so you can't be around everybody. You can't. Most of the people that are around anywhere are low vibrational, and they're vampires. It's just what they are. Whether they unconsciously or consciously are being this, they're vampires, and they're trying to suck you dry, suck all your light out, and they don't have anything to give. So you shouldn't expect them to give you anything. You should expect them to act in the nature that they are. And then so that's another thing. To protect you from that, you have to protect your star energy, because everybody wants your light, and stay away from people. You are going to be aligned with your soul tribe very, very soon. Okay. So stay in hermit mode. Stay in hermit mode. Okay. Stay in ever. Follow the Virgo. Stay in hermit mode. Okay. Don't even worry about nobody else. They just mad because they can't come with you. Okay. Young staff. Young staff is going to be some Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Okay. Some fire energy coming through. So some young staff coming through. Do we have a young Gorge card? Let me see. I think we had the young Gords, and then we got the young staff. So now this young staff is going to be some kind of fire energy, some kind of prince come through. I do feel some kind of male masculine energy as I'm reading this card. Some male that could be in a place. He's on fire right now. He may have some fire placements in his chart, and it sounds like he's a prince. So like I said, he's a young man that he's really getting into a place of nobleness for himself. He's happy about where he's at. He loves himself. He could be going through the same thing you're going through, rebirths, learning how to be on his own and stand on his own without having a lot of people around him, because he realized having a lot of people around him was slowing him down anyway. He wasn't getting anywhere, because they was feeding off him. I promise you, y'all, the more people you hang around with, the less you're going to do, because you got so many people around you. You feel like you feel fulfilled to a degree, but you're actually not. If you really pay attention, have you really been getting things done? And if you really pay attention, you probably haven't been, because you, in your mind, somebody got me. I got all these people around me. They got me. They'll handle stuff. And honestly, half the time, they're not handling anything. You can handle a lot more by yourself than you are with a crowd of people around. That's just the bottom line. Because it's hard. You can't control people. You can't tell people what to do. Like, I'm going to give y'all a scenario. I had an event that I worked. I still ended up working the event, and I still actually made great money at the event. But how they organized the event was terrible. I never had a flyer. They contacted me to come, but then they made the flyer the week of the event, and I knew about it months out. I ain't even gonna tell y'all which event it was, but they knew about it months out. So they gave me the flyer, and I never actually got the flyer from them. I had to contact somebody else that know the people that sent me a flyer that somebody sent them. So they actually never sent me the flyer, and I got a hold of the flyer because I know a lot of people. I knew enough people, and then they contacted us the day, maybe a day or two before, to give us all the instructions about where the location was. So that's another thing. They don't even know that I never received the address, but I got there though. All right, let me ring the bell, okay? I never received no instructions, but I still got to that event and I still made my money. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. And guess what? When I went to the event, all the people that supposedly was helping this person did a terrible job. Now the event still took place, but it was terrible communication, and I can't stand that mess. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be working with them again. So, but that's what I'm saying. Just because people around you saying they helping you, they don't mean they doing anything. No, they not. They didn't do anything. And I never told this person that it's over because it was no point. Because I was like, I'm probably not gonna work with them again. But that's what I'm saying. And people being around don't mean people doing their job. No, it don't. You got to make sure this stuff is getting done because you need to do it yourself. All right. Mama coin, exactly. It's time for you to get your coin. Somebody, you done stepped into this mama. Then look, we got the Papa Gourd and the Mama coin coming through. I do. This is the end jump challenge. Somebody, y'all have like really risen into this mother and father role. That's the energy. Okay, this is somebody's, grandmother as well. That's proud of them too. I feel somebody's grandmother is proud of you. But the end job challenge, the reason why these ancestor energies are coming out is because you have emerged into this role. You have become that monarch for my males, or that matriarch for my females, and your ancestors are working within you, and you have gotten past the throne spiritually. That's why. Ooh, let's ring the bell. You have been spiritually past the throne. So any wisdom that your elders had before they left this planet, they just let you. So if you've been going through a lot, feeling overwhelmed in your brain and all that, couldn't sleep at night, that's because they've been giving you downloads to help you. They giving you wisdom right now because they realized you was ready for it, okay? And now you about to get this money, because that's another thing. There's no such thing as a matriarch not having money. I want to tell y'all that women need to have their own money too. You can't just depend on a man. There's nothing wrong with depending on our men because they are priorities and protectors, and of course, and our husbands and brothers and all that. But you have to have your money, because what if something happened to him? Man, I know a brother right now, and he ain't married, but he injured. He makes jewelry for a living like me, and he had an accident, and he tore his whole hand, had to have surgery, so he couldn't make jewelry anymore. So then what if your husband is down, especially as full-time entrepreneur? This is a good example. We ain't got what they call long-term or short-term disability checks coming in. So if you get injured as a full-time entrepreneur and you don't have a backup plan, then what? That's why we need to have insurance and all that stuff still as full-time entrepreneur. So you still got to have your own bag. And this, y'all, what James Brown saying? Papa's got a brand new bag, mama got a brand new bag, baby. So this woman coming through, and this is a coin energy, it's a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy coming through, and she in her money, she in her bag, and she's independent, of course, obviously, okay? That does not mean the independent woman doesn't need a king, but she just knows that she needs her own money as well, okay? And that's the balance. That's the Holy Trinity. Man, woman, man and woman holding the throne together, okay? That's the true Holy Trinity. One person can't do it all. They can, but it still we have to have balance, y'all. Ace of Staffs, oh my God. Some fiery new energy coming in. Okay, Ace of Staffs is going to be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. And this is a new moon, so we're having a new beginning. Somebody, you're about to be in a fiery new beginning. So the energy I'm channeling is, you see all this, look at that. Look at this, some kind of solar storm going on, universal storm going on. Something in the universe is working up for you in your favor in this new beginning that you're in. And you see this star, we pulled the star card, so you about to be on fire, baby. Okay, you about the star ain't number with stars, it's all this fire. You know what I'm saying? So you about to be, known out here. That's the bottom line. Right? This is a new beginning. You about to be on fire. You obviously about to get your money. So people support you. People care about you. People love what you bring, love what you provide, love what you do. So you got a lot of people that actually support you. Remember that. You have a lot of people. You have more people than you think support. People even secretly support you. They may not tell you to your face how much you're inspired by them and how much they appreciate you, but you got more support, and it's about to be a wave of it, okay? Exactly, 5 of coins. This money coming through. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy, okay? 5 of coins. This money coming. As you see, this person has their back turned, it looks like. So look, and you see all this robe they wearing that's glistening with money at the end of their work. So something, the way that you appear like you money. So the way you walk is like money. The way you talk is like money. When you walk into a room, people see money on you. And that is what I call spiritual currency, baby, okay? That spiritual richness ain't got nothing to do with physical money. But when you have spiritual richness and you got that abundance on you, people want to give you money and support you. You carrying yourself at such a high level, baby. I promise you, okay? That you about to start attracting all kind of support and money. Especially if y'all my people that got businesses, it's been working on the sidelines and really building y'all business, okay? So look, seven of blades. Now look, seven of blades. Now we haven't had no blades this whole reading, which is a good sign. Seven of blades at the bottom of the deck. The number seven is about reciprocation, giving and receiving. It's also about luck and fortune. This is a swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So this is an opposite in struggles card. So the energy I'm channeling is, don't you see how these swords are all in his bag like that? And they on his back too. He carrying a bunch of swords on his back. So the energy I'm channeling is, don't remember, don't take all these wounds with you. And you need to watch your back. You see all them swords on his back. You need to watch your back. There could be some, I'm going to tell y'all right now. Y'all have seen it in history over and over again. There is always a Judah around. It's going to be a Judah around. So you need to watch your back. That's why they told you what they call it by hermit mode. Don't start getting in big crowds. Don't do it. Don't start acting like everybody your friend, because they not. You ain't got to be mean to nobody. You ain't got to be disrespectful to nobody. But you can't trust everybody. You see, he got this one sword in the front and he got these swords in the back. This is also symbolism that you are divinely protected too. You are divinely protected. So when you feel something that's not right about somebody or in general, you need to listen to your intuition and pull away. Don't question it. You are wide. You have emerged. Everything you feel is real. Okay, it's time, and it's gonna be cut off time again soon. So more people it's always gonna be cut off time, y'all. It's always gonna be cut off time. Somebody gonna need to be cut off. It happen every time, y'all. Somebody's going to need to be cut off. So look, let me pull. I feel like we need to pull from my astrology deck. I'm gonna pull from my astrology deck. Well, you know what? Let me pull. Okay, no, not the astrology deck. Let me pull from my moon deck, okay? I'm going to pull from my moon deck. How about that? This is the deck I was telling y'all about that I do have on my website. Look, and it comes with these 4 cool instruction cards. So it can help you channel this deck. So let me pull from my moon deck. I'm going to get a good shuffle in here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all so much for the likes. I appreciate y'all. And y'all just remember, if y'all need readings by me, it is Sacred Energy Exchange 222 at gmail.com. That is Sacred Energy Exchange 222 at gmail.com, y'all. Thank y'all so much. All right, shuffling. Let me do a couple more shuffles in here. Get a good shuffle so we can get some good advice from the moon, right? How to move forward. Okay, cut in the deck. Cut in the deck. Here we go. Full moon in Gemini. That's why full moon in Gemini is the card we pulled, okay? For my Gemini, they got what? The twin duality. Embrace the two sides of yourself and find balance in your relationships. Harnessing the energy of the full moon duality. So yeah, that's a good message to stay in tune with your shadow, with your other side, your light and your dark side. Just nothing. You have to be in balance and harmony. I talk about that all the time. You can't. It's nothing is going to be one-sided. You can't be all yin and no yang and all yang and no yin. This is a balance. This is a balanced planet. So we got penumbral lunar eclipse, illuminating shadows. Look at that. Look at that. It says, just as the moon illuminates the night sky, the eclipses illuminates the shadows within us, highlighting aspects of ourselves that we may have overlooked or suppressed. Embrace the power of introspection and to trust in your wisdom of your inner self. What did I just say about trusting your intuition? Okay. I just said about trusting your intuition. You gotta trust your inner, and it says stuff that we have overlooked or suppressed. Some of y'all still overlooking some wounds and suppressing some wounds, and you gotta address these wounds. You cannot keep ignoring these wounds. That is what's preventing you from getting to this star energy, okay? Because some of y'all have not. This message ain't for everybody. Some of y'all are still battling demons, and y'all still being held back, and y'all have not ascended, and y'all not ascending because y'all still got too much stuff that y'all have went unaddressed, and y'all haven't did y'all shadow work. Okay. And I want to talk about that, y'all. The reason why this message is for somebody else that is a healer like myself, or a chosen one, or any type of leadership role. It is very challenging for people like myself to have friendships or even relationships, because most of the time people that want to befriend us, as soon as they befriend us, what do? They start bringing all their problems with them, right? They start talking to us about all their problems, wanting us to work, and then they call it friendship. Meanwhile, if you needed to talk to them about any problems, they could never give you any solutions. Let me ring the bell. That's not a reciprocated friendship. That's what this Seven of Swords is talking about watching your back, and that's why Hermit Mode came out. If you can't pour back into this person and give them the same advice that you're always coming to them asking for, you're a one-sided friend. So we always having to detach from friendships and relationships, even family members, because nobody can pour back into us, as if we don't have bills to pay, as if we don't have problems that we're still working through, traumas that we're still working through. We're still on this planet just like everybody is. Just because our role is this role does not mean that we figured it all out. We are still being spiritually guided. You see what I'm saying? We are messengers. So you gotta, stay away from people that ain't did their shadow work, and make sure they pay you. And if they don't want to pay you, so be it. That's another thing. You got to get used to people leaving your life, because if they was truly your friend, they wouldn't leave. They know what you do for a living. You can't be friend a therapist, a counselor, a witch, or a priest, and all this stuff, and then start asking them for all their help, and they get paid to do this for a living. You can't do that. That's not cool. Don't ask them for nothing they get paid to do for a living. If they offered it for free, or offered it to you, that's one thing. But y'all gotta stop befriending people and then asking them to give you advice in areas that they get paid for a living. That's stressful. That nobody wants to do that. And your friends are not for that anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's not what that's about. Y'all need to go get counseling and get help like everybody else did. Everybody gotta pay for their healing. You're not about to get away. You want, and that's another thing. Most of the people that want it for free try to get a friendship to get it for free. You want somebody to pay you for whatever you do. So y'all pay these preachers, y'all pay these teachers, these universities, pay these people. Cause we doing way more than these preachers and these universities. Everybody know these universities lie to you and these churches lie to you. Okay, it's some fake spiritual out here. You need to be wise about that. That's why it's time to wake up. So it says, this is called the balsamic surrender. I'm gonna show y'all this card. All right, it says the balsamic moon is a time of surrender and letting go. Preparing for the next cycle to begin, this card represents the energy of surrender and encourages you to release any resistance and surrender to the universe's plan. Yes, as I was saying, it's time to let go and let the universe take control. You have a universal mission in life. You are being universally guided. But if you keep fighting it, they can't guide you into this new world. You broke some cycles recently. Let them guide you. Don't fight it. Trust you. That's the main person you need to trust. The universe. Okay? Universe ain't never lied to nobody. I want to know about it. Tell me. Okay? Last quarter. I think we coming up on we about to come up on I think we may be coming up on the last quarter. We'll see. Last quarter moon, reevaluation. So it says the last quarter is a time of reevaluation, introspection, and reflection. This card represents the energy of reevaluation and encourages you to take a step back and assess your progress. So yes, sometimes it's time to take a step back and see where we are in life, okay? See how good you've been doing, or maybe what the other card says. See if you have been suppressing or overlooking some things still. What have you been overlooking and suppressing that you know you need to address so you can let it go? Because see, you can't get over stuff. There's no such thing. Wounds are deep. Sometimes, now I will say this, sometimes when we suppress things, we forget about them, right? And for the time being, and for long periods of time. But for some reason, they always come back to the surface, and then it will cause disruption in our life, whether it be a relationship. We'll sabotage a relationship. We screwing up at a job. We may neglect our children, neglect ourselves. It's going to keep coming back around until we complete that cycle and banish it all together and address it. So something y'all may be running from, y'all need to address. All right, full moon in Scorpio. Full moon in Scorpio at the bottom of the deck. The mystical depths. Connect with your inner mystic and delve deep into your subconscious, using full moon illumination to shed light on hidden aspects of your life. Yes, you see how the cards are talking about something that you've been hiding from, okay? It's something that you're hiding from that you're not addressing. And this is another water energy with the Scorpio energy coming through. Hidden aspects of your life. Something that you've been bearing. It sounds like you done buried it at the bottom of the ocean and you running from it, and you can't run from this. You know what I'm saying? You can't run from this. This is a time of enlightenment, okay? You gotta heal. So let's see. I want to pull from my Angel Whisper deck. This is another deck that I sell, y'all. This got some really powerful angel numbers. Very powerful angel numbers on them. I do feel like your spirit guides have been speaking to you. Some of y'all may or may not be listening though, okay? And even if you are listening, as these cards keep talking about, you suppressing stuff. You're ignoring it. And you can't ignore these. I just talked to somebody about that. You can't ignore these. And that's why we got so much trauma, generational trauma, y'all. Everything that y'all are doing, that's exactly what our ancestors did before us. And our elders, the people that are still living too, they didn't address stuff. They just kept going through life without healing and growing and going and get help. Because if you grew up like me, we didn't. What the family I had, we didn't believe in going to counselors and therapists. It was all about, we're gonna go to church and we're gonna give it to Jesus. It was all about going to church and giving it to Jesus. I'm telling you right now, man, Jesus did not do nothing. Okay? No, not the way they was utilizing it, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? So we can't do that. It's stuff that you need to go to a doctor about, a psychologist about, a healer about, a Reiki healer, somebody. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna get through this. Healing is the way to happiness. Healing is the way to health. Okay? Healing is the way to peace. It's the way to wisdom. You start getting through stuff, and your brain starts working better as you heal. You had them aha moments. That's why I was going through all that stuff. Dang. And then you like, why didn't I do that a long time ago? Baby, it's time to heal. It's time to heal. So look, let me cut this deck. All right. 1313, y'all. That's my numbers. That's my number, y'all. 13. I'm a 13 baby. Y'all know. If you do not know, Virgo season, my birthday falls on Friday the 13th. So y'all help me out here. I got some plans, okay? It's Friday the 13th. It only come every 7 years, baby. Friday 13th. So I'm about to have a good spooky birthday. But look, it says clarity, 1313. It says right here, as the storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against a dark sky. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm and now the sky is clearing. Yes! You have weathered the storm. And at the bottom it says, loving energy surrounds me and I trust the clarity I feel is the answer that I need. Yes! The clarity is here. The clarity is here. Look, 143. 143, y'all. These are some powerful decks. Preparation. It says, life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. Yes, there's money coming. I told y'all about this money. Y'all pulled them cards about that money. So it got, my dreams and desires are coming to fruition, bring a change that I welcome an open heart and mind. Absolutely. Welcome this change. Don't run from the change. Welcome the change, okay? 555. What? What? Y'all see that? Y'all, this is the Copper Queen coming through, baby. The goddess of wisdom coming through. Look, it got right here. Change happens outside your comfort zone. Get out your comfort zone. Ooh, out your comfort zone, y'all. That's a hard thing for us to do sometimes. Just get out your comfort zone. I know it's comfortable there. Get out of it, though. It got, the time for change is now. The angels are whispering for you to trust your path and to learn how to walk it. Take the next step. Allow change to lift you up and guide you forward, okay? And if look, I release all that no longer serves me as I am guided to move outside of my comfort zone and let change in. Let change in. If you've been seeing these numbers, this is confirmation. This is what your ancestors have been trying to tell you. Let change in. Let change in. It's time. It's time for something different. You've done the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again, and it's just not, you're not getting anywhere. It's time for that big ascension that you're running from. The trusting in the beauty of the unknown. Oh man, ring a bell. Trusting in the beauty of the unknown. It's time to do it. Be fearless. 10. The completion of a cycle. Didn't I just say completion of a cycle? Let's ring the bell. Completion of a cycle. Okay. Growth. It's time to grow. And this is Virgo season and earth signs. We got to keep growing. Okay. So again, spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. Yes. The more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to outcomes I am seeking. Yes. Invest in your growth. And what did I just say about y'all got to pay? let me tell y'all, just like I said, just like y'all pay preachers every Sunday and sometimes on Wednesdays to deliver messages to you, you have to pay these oracles and these high priestesses, these Reiki healers, these whatever, these dream interpreters, and we just happen to be the vessel that can receive it because we're doing the work, and we have to pay bills too on this planet, and we're living in our purpose. So you have to invest in your own growth. And this is just happen to be what we do. Now, there are times when people can trade things with you if they want to. Bartering is fine, but every situation is not going to be able to be bartered. This is an inflated planet we living on. Inflation ain't getting no better. Every situation is not going to be bartered. It's time for you to invest and pay. And I'm gonna tell you right now, as a person that I paid for my own counseling, and I had a Reiki healer, and I have a reader too, and I paid $150 a session. It was worth it. I'm happy to have done it. I don't. If you get it free, it doesn't feel the same. It's not the same when somebody just helps you. It's not. You have to be. You have to be invested. It means so much more. So let's do this, y'all. Bottom of the deck. 000. Guidance. Guidance, y'all. We got it. It got right here. You have full support of the divine. The guidance you are seeking is here, and your life is moving on the right direction. In the right direction. This is the start of a new beginning where one cycle ends and new begins. Yes. We are in a new beginning, y'all. I've been feeling it. I can feel it. That's why I haven't been on for a couple of days because I have been going through my changes on my own. I tell people I'm going to take care of myself before I come on these platforms and do anything for anybody else. I have to get through, I have to grow as I'm doing my role. You see what I'm saying? That's another thing. A lot of leaders don't grow as they're in their spiritual roles. And then that's why you start seeing them give advice that they're not taking and it's not reflecting in their life. And that's not a good leader. You have to take care of self before you take care of everybody else. You got to put the mask on you before you put the mask on somebody else. Okay? That's a real leader. A real leader is going to teach you that you got to take care of yourself first. If you drown and you can't save nobody else from drowning. So I'm saying, if you ain't got nothing in your cup, you can't keep pouring into anybody's cup with an empty cup. You feel me? Let's ring the bell on that. Take care of yourself first. All right? And make sure that cup stay full. Don't ever let that cup get half full. It need to stay full. If your cup ain't full while you helping everybody else, you need to stop. Okay? So it has right here. I trust in the magic of new beginnings. I feel the support and guidance that is all around me. Yes. And then look. Ooh, 777 and 999 and 888. What? And 12. Look. This is you. This is divine alignment. I just want y'all to see this. You had 111, 12, 12, 12, 888, 999, 777 right after those cards. I ain't gonna read all those, but you see that the universe is aligning things in your favor heavily. Okay. So do not doubt this change. Okay. Do not doubt any of it, y'all. So look, I feel like that's the message that we needed to receive for today. That was a good Virgo New Moon message. If you would like to still get a Virgo New Moon message, you can still book those readings with me today before the moon is changing already, but we can still get some messages through. And especially for me, I'm a Virgo, so I can tap in. All right. So if y'all want to do that, y'all can email me at Sacred Energy Exchange 222. Like I showed y'all my new tools I got in. These are two of my decks that I have in stock. If y'all want to tap into these decks. All right, tap into these decks and purchase your own deck so you can start pulling cards for your stuff. I tell people this is a form of teaching yourself how to read. Okay, tap in. And if you want to go back and see some of my other tools that I got in stock, go back to the beginning of this video and look through the video so y'all can see the stuff I got in. And like I said earlier, my incense are going to be here this week, so I'll be posting my incense. And I got a lot of incense. I'm gonna be getting more, but I got a lot of good incense and fragrances that I feel like that we need to keep, because right now in this. It's the age of Aquarius. I do feel like we still got 4 planets in retrograde. We added the Mercury retrograde, but we still got 4 more planets in retrograde. So it's a lot of energy going on right now with us, chaotic wise, and it's a lot of change being pushed out into the world right now with us. And some of us need some help getting through that change and stay cleansed, because it could be spirits, entities around you just telling you to do otherwise. So you need to keep your houses and your cars cleansed with these metaphysical tools. Okay. So look, y'all, I'm going to ring my bell, send this energy back to spirit, and I thank y'all so much for tuning in to this reading, this rising, all right? Earth, air, fire, water, spirit, y'all. Until next time, peace, love, and balance, y'all. It's Tarot Tuesday, so happy Tuesday and happy Mars Day. Copper Queen checking out.